right, good evening everybody and welcome to Level 1 playoff action. It's the Laconia Spartans heading all the way across the state to take on the number 1 seed Grantsburg Pirates. My name is Bob Rombach. Nick Rombach by my side doing the video and the stats. You're looking at a live picture of the Grantsburg Pirates warming up here. About 11 minutes to go before we get this thing officially underway. And really excited to be with you here this evening. Grantsburg, an undefeated conference, an undefeated regular season, 9-0 heading into this one. Number 1 seed and number 1 in Division 5 for most of the year. And they're taking on the number 8 seeded Laconia Spartans. They are from the Flyway Conference, and that Flyway Conference, I'm telling you, is a juggernaut in the smaller school conferences. So Laconia comes in with a 2-7 record, but don't let that fool you. They're a good team, and they can play with people. So excited to see what they have to bring. Tough, a 5-hour bus ride. Word is they got on the bus at 10 in the morning. Probably a couple of quick trip stops later, and here they are. And they're up in the middle school right now getting their final marching orders. Grantsburg, of course, you're watching them right here. Long bomb into the end zone completed. So very excited to do this. Laconia comes in, like I said, the Flyway. They were 1-6 in the Flyway. That was tied for 5th in that. Head coach is Joe Ledley. Like I said, they had a brutal schedule. If you look at their opponent's record, they're 58-32. So that's a 644 win percentage. That is the toughest schedule in Division 5. Grantsburg, if you want to compare, Grantsburg's opponents had a record of 467, so 42-48, so under 500, where Laconia's was way over 500. So now that being said, Grantsburg is a very, very good football team. They went to state last season, ended their season with a loss against Lomira, who is also from the Flyway Conference. St. Mary Springs in that conference. Mayville is a number 1 seed. Like, that is a stacked conference. So that's what we're looking at here tonight. A couple people to keep an eye on. Jack Renz is their running back. He was a first-team all-conference player last year with over 1,000 yards on the ground and 9 touchdowns. Not the same production this year in his senior year. 492, almost 500 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. So a bit of a drop-off there. Good out of the backfield, catching the ball too. 21 catches for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think that's correct. And we are really excited to have, I'm sure, a lot of diehard Laconia fans weren't going to be able to make that drive. They'd have had to leave at like noon, and people work, and it's a long drive, and then to go home. So I know we're going to have a lot of people watching from Laconia, and you're certainly welcome here. We like to call an even game, and it is called We Are Grantsburg, and I do have a son on the team, but we're going to have a good time. And you guys are more than welcome. Let's chat. We play a little game at halftime called the Initials Game. And for those of you, since we have 84 people on already, the initials tonight are ST. So the way that'll work is I'll give you those initials. You'll have 6 clues to answer the question, or answer who the initials belong to. The first clue is always pretty difficult to get the right answer, but the 6th clue is generally a gimme. So that's the game we play, so get ready on whatever device you're watching on. Let's see. Here comes Laconia, and Cam Spafford says, "Hey Bob." Brett Johnson says, "Let's go Pirates." Thanks for streaming the game, says L.R. Bentley. And I'd love to hear from you if you are watching from Laconia. Brett says, "Hey Bob," as well. Great to have you all on as we build an audience. And there is Jack Renz and Flynn O'Lear. And we haven't had a chance. Nobody's come up to the booth here to get kind of an enunciation. So if you guys can help me out if I get it wrong. This is a really unique named team. A lot of these young men have fun names that I may or may not pronounce it correctly. So, but Flynn O'Leary is one guy, when I was watching film, who really stuck out defensively. He just seems to be around the ball all the time. He is their leading tackler, but he makes a lot happen on defense, and so we'll keep our eye out on him. Drake Nitz is the quarterback for Laconia. They are not afraid to drop back and throw the ball, and he has 719 yards on the season. Just the one time. Oh, so I did have something wrong already. Jack Renz does not have 3 touchdown receptions, but it'll be interesting. Grantsburg, their front 7 has been outstanding this year. Quarterbacks, when they go back to throw, they don't have a lot of time, generally speaking. So we'll see how that shows up and plays out here in tonight's game. Because and then Daxter Schultz for Grantsburg, the running back, is well over 1,000 yards on the season. He's up to 1,135 yards, 15 touchdowns on the ground. Brock Matheny is the all-time leading passer for Grantsburg, 1,638 yards in the air. That's beat the previous single season. Check that. His career total is 5,211. That's about 500 yards more than second place. He has 60 touchdowns. That's 19 more than than second place. He's just an all-around really good quarterback, and he runs well as well. 185.1 QBR. He has 4 legitimate targets, 4 guys with over 20 receptions. Reese Jensen has come on strong lately, 26 receptions, 459 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He had two catches last week against Western, 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. And we'll keep our eye on him. Super fast guy. As the clock is winding down, we're going to get national anthem here pretty soon. Laconia is lined up on their goal line on the north side. Take a look at the weather here. It is really good. I hope the weather's not showing up. Well, it's really nice here. No wind to speak of. It's about 55 degrees. And we are fortunate to have such nice weather halfway through. Kind of bummed this. I work to get this weather. Well, I don't think that will show up on football bracket. So the winner of this one heads. Well, if Grantsburg wins, they get to host. They'll either host Durand, Arkansas, or River Valley. And of course, if Laconia pulls off the upset, they'll be traveling to one of those 2 teams. Grantsburg volleyball. They won last night, so they get to play tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Of course, you can watch that on.
You don't have any voice.
I don't have any voice. Well, it sounds like you're really far from the mic. Uh-oh. Let's see. Check. Okay, so I didn't have to trouble. I'm hearing everybody.
You were better. You were a little bit better.
Well, I wonder if I turn that down. Okay, something is. Hold on. Just lost our. We'll get that back on. I'm glad somebody noticed something. We'll get that fixed. We'll get it fixed. Hi. All right, we'll do that. All right, let me know. Yeah, working on the sound. Let's see if. Okay, I think we've got it now, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, thanks everybody for letting me know about the mic. You know, it's been. How long have we been doing this, Nick? Since 2017. Well, we always have little gremlins, so I think we got that figured out. Glad we got it in pregame. Hopefully you could hear a lot of the things that I was saying. Just really excited to bring this game to you. And we're about ready to start with the, about a minute left in the pregame here. Decent crowd on hand here for Grantsburg. I'm sure people are still showing up in the parking lot. There we go. Thanks, everybody. I just do it so we get engagement here. Lemenez, thank you. Lemenez. That was the one that we were. Lemenez will be involved in this game a lot. Wasn't sure how to say that one. Now we know. All right, it's just hurry up and wait. Almost ready. Field looks amazing. The paint hadn't faded too much before, and repainting it got them really bright. Looks very good. Thanks to Pete and the crew that kind of makes that happen. Gavin, Hank, appreciate it. And away we go. Beth Jensen says, thanks for streaming. Love the commentary. Proud of you, Spartans. Awesome, Beth. Great to have you with us.
I would invite you, please, to stand, face the flag at the south end of the field as I play the national anthem. Bob Olson spent years and years in Grantsburg coaching everything. This field is named in his honor. Welcome to R.W. Olson Field. I invite you to look toward the north end zone to the white jerseys tonight as I introduce the entire Laconia Spartan football team. There they are.
All right, welcome to Grantsburg, Laconia.
South. And let's take a look at the entire Grantsburg Pirate football team.
All right. All right, both teams are introduced. Grantsburg won the toss, elected to defer, and will kick it off to the Spartans.
To host the Laconia Spartans for tonight's Level 1 playoff matchup.
Look at those diehards.
All make it to tonight's game.
Honestly, I'm really impressed with the people who made it. I know that is such a long drive to get here.
317 in the high school represent the Flyway Conference. The Pirates enrollment of 279, the Lakeland Conference.
So Grantsburg, with the rolling averages, is a Division VI team by enrollment. However, they have been doing well in football and well enough to move up one division.
The toss, they chose to defer until the second half, so they will kick off to the Spartans.
And
Grantsburg, Laconia, and the WIAA expect good sportsmanship by tonight's fans. It's important. Keep those comments positive and in good taste. Nobody likes a complainer.
And that goes for the comment section, too. We're going to keep things positive and fun, and we're going to celebrate high school football on this broadcast. And, hope to see a good game, but if it does get away from us, we're not here to bash anybody. And we're just going to have a good time. Really appreciate Laconia and the school district. I mean, that takes some logistics and all that stuff. I did not catch if they had to ride a school bus or if they got a coach bus. Did you see, Nick? All right, well, hopefully they got comfort. And we are underway, the 2025 playoffs, and it's going to roll and be picked up at about the 17-yard line. And Daxter Schultz, one of the first to get to him.
11-yard return for the Spartans, tackled by kicker Levi Anderson.
And away we go. I think that was Nick Starbird. It was maybe Ethan Van Beek. Nick Starbird seems to be the main guy on kick returns. So away we go. That clock that you see up there is about 2 seconds behind when it's running. Obviously, when it's stopped, it's correct, but there's just a little bit of lag there, just so you guys are aware of that. And here we go. He'll toss right here, and he is tackled in the backfield. Reese Jensen with the tackle of Jack Renz, and that is a loss of about 3 yards on first down. And that was Reese Jensen hitting the square button to dive at him. I don't know what the Xbox is, Nick. Circle? Second and about 14, a loss of 4 on first down. Back to pass, throwing right, and it is caught and hit immediately and driven to the ground. It's Ryder Anderson and Reese again on the tackle. That was Drake Nitz.
Third down, 7.
Oh, nice. Beth says anonymous donor set up a coach bus for Laconia. Fantastic. That's, oh my gosh. We traveled to Ishpeming in the UP a couple of years ago, and thankfully had a coach bus for that too. That's about 5 hours from Grantsburg. So in the regular season. Nitz back to pass from the shotgun. He's pressured. He's got a guy, and he's got a first down at the 40 to the 43-yard line, taken down eventually by Cash Lemonez. And it's a Laconia first down, wide open, kind of mid-range out.
First and 10.
Good connection. It looked like Caden Matheny was in quickly, but it's for his first read, and he got it out quickly. And it's first and 10, Spartans. Nitz under center. He's going to hand it off, and he's bouncing it to the outside, getting a couple yards. Looked like he was stuffed where it was supposed to go, but Flynn O'Leary gains a couple, and Grantsburg has a player slow to get up, and that's Reese Jensen, and that's troubling. I think there was, I think he just maybe got landed on. It could be wind here. Wind knocked out, hopefully. So Renee Rombach out there quickly to check on him as both teams are going to head to the sideline. Reese really has been picking it up here lately on offense. Like I said, he is the one against Webster last week. 2 catches, 163 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Fantastic game for him, but I see Renee talking to him. Generally, that means trying to calm him down. So didn't look like he was grabbing at anything. Don't want to speculate, but I kind of think it's the wind. We'll see. You know, while we have a second, you never know. Oh, see, that's what happens. I was going to go to a commercial break, but he just popped right up, and looks like he's walking off under his own power. And so he'll sit for a moment. Let's see who is coming in for him. Oh, it looks like Dylan Seeger is in at an inside linebacker, and Daxter Schultz going to shift over to the outside linebacker, and Ryder's going to be the cornerback. Here's a handoff on the right side, and just picking his way, nice and patient, and eventually escorted out of bounds by a few Grantsburg Pirates, but a decent pickup there on second down, 3rd and 4. So Laconia moving the ball here on their first drive. They've picked up 1 first down, and now
a third and manageable here, right near midfield. Nitz in the shotgun, 2 running backs with him. And it'll go to one of them. And Bubba's there, but he loses him and then gets very close to the sticks. Bubba Quimby, yes, Bubba got in there really quick, but he slipped out of it. I think that was Olaire. And it's a first down. Grantsburg almost got Laconia off the grass, off of offense, but good effort by Olaire there. Reese Jensen re-enters the game. Everybody shifts back to their normal spots. 1st and 10. Nitz under center. Single back. It's going to be a little screen, and it's incomplete. And it was a forward pass. It was intended for Renz. So Nitz 2 for 3 now, 19 yards. Laconia taking some time to get this play in. They might be getting close, but I'm looking at the back judge. He hasn't put his hand in the air yet, so plenty of time left. Now he is. That means 10 seconds left. They're going to be fine. Nitz back to pass, looking left, throwing left, and it's over the hand of Caden Matheny into right between the numbers of 17. Tillman Madigan, the sophomore. And that's one thing also. This is a young Laconia team. Lots of underclassmen, 8 seniors starting, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and a freshman from the tape that I saw. But they're moving the ball. You know, they're having some trouble now. They're getting some personnel in and out, maybe some equipment issues or, yeah, I see the young man who went out. That was Everett Michaels. See if he comes right back in after getting fixed up over there. Nitz under center, leading his team down the field. It's a handoff to the fullback, Olaire, and he's got another first down, just chugging his way ahead. That's not Olaire. That was Owen Larson.
1st and 10, Laconia.
Laconia putting something together here, moving the ball 3, 4, 5 yards at a time generally. Taking a lot of time off the clock. Grantsburg scores about 46 points per game, which as of right now, if that continues, will be the best all time for the Pirates. Beating the Leo Chanel senior year by about 0.6. Here's a little sweep to the outside, turning it up, still getting positive yards. Good gang tackle there, Henry Quintana and Caden Matheny.
2nd down, 8 to go.
Nitz goes all the way to the sideline to get the play. Austin Roll was in momentarily for Michaels. He's checked back into the game. Everson, okay, thank you. In the shotgun, Nitz. Back to pass. Good protection, throws it, and it's just over the hands of Madigan.
3rd down, 8.
Kirk Everson. Everson is pronounced long E version. Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. If I'm messing anything else up, please let me know. But it's 3rd and long here for Laconia, but they have a nice drive going. They've had to convert on 2 or 3 third downs already, but they've done so. I think it's been 3 third down conversions. 2 guys split wide to the right. 2 guys in the backfield with Nitz. Tight end this side. Back to pass, Nitz. Big pressure. He's rolling left. He's going to throw it. He wanted to set up a screen. Incomplete. That'll set up 4th down. 4th and about 8 here for Laconia. And this brings up an interesting thing. Laconia has a wonderful kicker, Ethan Van Beek. We were watching film. He had a 56-yarder blocked. He's made from 52. Ball is at the 33, so that's a 50-yard field goal. on the grass. Let's see if he can make it. The holder is Jack Renz. Couldn't tell the snapper, but here we go. Ethan Van Beek. Ball will be spotted at the 40. Good snap. The spot is down and it's blocked. Ball is loose on this side. It's picked up by the Pirates, and it's a blocked kick, and Grantsburg will have it near midfield. Levi Anderson picks it up, and I think Caden Matheny may have gotten the block. And I forgot, I have instant replay, but do you think I completely forgot to push the right buttons. All right, preseason for me too. Oh wait, it's the playoffs? Oh boy. It's chilly. It's chilly. It's not even that cold. All right. 1st and 10 Pirates, the first time they have the ball in this game. 3 guys split to the right, one all alone by himself on the other side. That's Reese Jensen. Tight coverage on Reese. He's a burner. Let's see what happens. Brock looking that way. He saw it. He's got Reno. It's kind of just a duck there. I don't know if it was supposed to be a post pattern, but it came up way short. Maybe have been tipped, but they saw it. And Reese, if you're going to play bump and run or tight coverage like that, I don't know. Reese Jensen really fast out there. Caleb on this side also fast, a little bit deeper off of him. And this is going to be a little pitch out to Daxter Schultz, getting him in space. He's got the corner stiff arm, and along the sidelines he goes. A nice gain, a little bit short of the first down yardage. So it'll bring up 3rd down, but Grantsburg in Laconia territory on the second play.
3rd down, 2.
Grantsburg special teams has been coming up big. They had a blocked punt on the first drive against Webster and just a 5-yard touchdown run to start the game last week. Brock Matheny getting the call from the sideline, having some trouble hearing. He's got a lot of time. Daxter Schultz in the backfield with him. 2 guys split left. Now Reese in motion. He's going to get the end around. He turns the ball up. The run is out of bounds, but plenty for a first down. It goes from the 44 to about the 34, so a 10-yard pickup by Reese Jensen, a first down for the Pirates. Grantsburg to the line of scrimmage quickly. He's in motion again, but they're going to counter it over to Daxter. Daxter kind of just bouncing around inside, finds himself with a 5 or 6 yard gain, it looks like, on first down. Good start for Grantsburg as they get out of the tackle scrum right into formation. Going quickly here. Here's the snap. It's going to be to Daxter again. Schultz in some trouble. He's caught from behind and now plastered. That was a good job by Chase Crozel, if that's how you say his name. He was in there right away. He didn't make the tackle, but he stopped Daxter cold and ended up no gain. Spartans rallied to tackle Schultz. Scoreless here. A little over 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Each team has possessed the ball 1 time. And here's Schultz again, trying the right side, and he is still on his feet. And he is very close to first down yardage, but it looks like they're going to spot him just short at the 25-yard line. They'll bring up 4th down. And Brock's going to go under center. Grantsburg quickly again. Will he sneak it? Oh, they're going to have too many men on the field. Too many men on the field. Grantsburg does pick up the first down on the sneak. So either way, if they take the penalty or if they take the play, Grantsburg will have a first down here on 4th. Pirates really moving quickly in and out of the tackles, no huddle. So yet to be seen if they're going to, what the options are here for Grantsburg. But almost certainly that flag came in right when the ball was snapped, and you could see a Laconia player trying to get to the sidelines but didn't get there in time. But a long discussion with the white hat and a couple of the officials. Looks like we may have a call coming. Yep. So that
too many players on the field against Laconia.
So too many There's 12 guys on the field. That's a big penalty. It looked like a half the distance penalty. So it'll be first down for Grantsburg in the red zone at the 13-yard line. Matheny in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left. One's coming in motion. That's Ryder Anderson. He bellies it back, and Olaire is there, and he's not going to Olay him, and he is down for a loss on the play. Olaire, like I said in the pregame, if you could hear me, he really stood out on tape as one of the best defenders that Grantsburg will have faced this year. And that time, a big loss of 7 yards on that sweep, just a little jet sweep. Ryder bellied it back a little bit, and it cost him. Rolling left, looking. He's got one guy, and it is Ryder Anderson, and he slips down at the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and about 10. Looked like he was, I'm not sure what happened there, an awkward slip. So that was a pickup of about 8. It'll be 3rd and 9. Ball is at the 13, 14-yard line. Man in motion, Reese Jensen. They fake it to him. He wants to roll right. He's stopped. Throws to Ryder. Ryder's going backwards. And now he picks up a block from Schultz, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That was a key block by Daxter Schultz. Watch it here. He was going to get tackled, but there's Daxter. Boom! And the touchdown, and the Pirates have the early lead. Laconia made them work for it, but the Pirates do cross the goal line. They had to convert on 4th down. They ended up doing it via penalty. Here's Anderson. Anderson for the 2-point conversion. Lots of traffic, and he is tossed down shy of the goal line. 2-point conversion, no good.
No good. With 4:15 left in the first quarter.
And that was Owen Leonard. He was also an all-conference player. Only 2 returning all-conference players for Laconia. Owen was second-team defense last year. Let's take a look at our comments. Back it up. Brett says, let's go, guys. John says, thank you for broadcasting, Bob. We love your coverage. Thanks, John. Always so supportive. Go Pirates from Oklahoma City, says Brett. Derek says, woo-coo. And block was clutch, says Ian. That's right, block was clutch there by Daxter Schultz. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Playoff football underway. It doesn't get much better than this. Laconia put together a nice opening drive, ended in a field goal block. It was going to be a 50-yard attempt. Well, I guess it technically was a 50-yard attempt. And like I said, he had made a 52-yarder earlier in the season. So I kind of wanted to see what would happen there, but you know, as a Grantsburg guy, happy that Laconia didn't get any points there, but it's cool. Have a kicker like that in high school, that's nuts. Grantsburg has had a couple of guys come through. Alex McCormick, who's kicking in college now, could do stuff like that too. It's a luxury in high school. This one squirts by. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Lots of trouble. Picked up at the 2. Tyler McCormick down there. Aforementioned brother Alex, and boy, oh boy, that's tough for Laconia. The ball just skittered by, almost went into the end zone, but stopped at about the 2, had to get picked up, and that was Nick Starbird, and then he had nowhere to go. Once he picked that ball up, Tyler McCormick was in his face, caused him to go back inside, and then a host of purple-clad Pirates made the stop, and with 4:06 left to go, Laconia in a bit of a hole here at the 6-yard line. Renz is the running back. He's lined up in the end zone. He gets the ball and doesn't get much there. Tripped up along the right side. Looked like Ryder Anderson may have gotten the tackle.
Tackled by Ryder Anderson.
Oh, Pete says it was Ryder too, so there you go. Hayden Johnson says, let's go Laconia. Awesome. So a short pickup on the play, 2nd and long here for the Spartans. Grantsburg wearing purple pants, purple jerseys, white helmets. This one, nice little opening there, and finally brought down into the 2nd level. Reese Jensen brings down Renz.
Carries the ball, tackled by Reese Jensen. They're down 4.
Renz now 5 carries for 8 yards. He did start the game with a negative run, 3 yards, so trying to get out of that. 3rd and medium. 3rd and about 4 here for Laconia. They sub a lot. Valaire's coming out, and it's a passing situation perhaps. As Madigan, who's been a good target for him, they're going to throw right, and it's over his head. That time the pass was intended for Lemonis Cash, the sophomore, and that's going to be a 3 and out. Tough starting field position there for the Spartans. And Grantsburg will get it back probably near midfield, although, again, this young man can really kick Van Beek. With 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. Snap, and nearly blocked. And the punt is going to take a couple bounces. Levi in some trouble, the ball is loose! And who picked it up? I think Laconia got it, they did! Levi thought it was going to take a bit of a higher hop, and he couldn't handle it, came loose, and recovered by Laconia. What a huge play for the Spartans. I can understand why Levi wanted to pick it up. That was taking that was going to cost him some more field position, lots more field position. So you want to pick that ball up, but it just didn't take the big bounce that he was thinking it would. And now Laconia just punted from their 8 and now has it in Grantsburg territory. Here's the snap. Handoff, trying the left side. There's 3 flags that just came into the middle of the play. 3 flags. They all saw the same thing and most likely holding here. Gain of about 4. We'll wait to see what the call is. Yeah, it is holding on Laconia. So instead of a decent pickup on first down, it's going to back the Spartans up 10 back into their own side of the field. And it'll be 1st and 20 for Laconia with 2:24 left to go. So a big play for Laconia, but now in a little bit of trouble, but it is still first down. Nitz back to pass, pressured, rolling off to his right. He's got a little bit of time now, throws it, and it is caught at the original line of scrimmage, and a gain of about 13 on that first down play. So it's really kind of a wash for the teams. That was Renz. Tyler McCormick brings him down. Man, Laconia's come to play. This is impressive, a 5-hour bus ride. And they are ready to play. They want to be that upset. There was an 8 that beat a 1 last year in Division 6. They actually went on to level 3. Back to pass. Throwing left, and it's caught again over the outstretched hands of McTheny. And it's Madigan again. We've seen that a couple times. Laconia really taking it to the Pirates. Like I said, they're a 2-17, but they're good. They play in the toughest conference maybe in all of Wisconsin, certainly in Division 5, 4, 5, 6, whatever, smaller schools. They've got a little bit of momentum here. It is 6-0. Bellying it back is Renz, and he is upended by Reese Jensen coming in from his cornerback position. Let's take another look at that tackle by the senior, number 7, just submarining in a perfect tackle and a loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Second and 13 now. 3 guys split wide left, 1 wide to the right, single set running back. That's Renz. He'll be protecting. Nitz, he's going to just flare one out this way. Oh, that's Renz. What did I talk about? And he is taken out of bounds by Sawyer Spate. So that was Renz on the reception. We've seen him go to him quite often. That's already 10 pass attempts. I think he's 7 for 10 for 55 yards. Drake Nitz having a nice game. .29.5 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped at that. Getting out of bounds. Still in the first quarter here from Grantsburg, Wisconsin, on the border of Minnesota. Back to pass. Nitz, lots of time and wide open behind the linebackers. Another first down. That was Cash Lemonez. And the passing game is eating Grantsburg alive. Not much running at the moment, but these little intermediate routes have been wide open for Laconia. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Grantsburg has the lead, but my goodness, Laconia with a momentum right now. It was a muffed punt that let Laconia, or not let them, but Laconia recovered and have had to battle some penalties, but they're deep in Grantsburg territory, and they are capturing the momentum here. While we have a moment, let's say thank you to a few of our sponsors. Let's start with Grantsburg Telecom.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit GrantsburgTelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
Let's look at some of these comments. There's too many to put on the thing, but I like this one from Tony. Letting it cook. Looking good, Spartans. Lots of Spartan love here in the comments. Glad you guys could be with us. Elaine, greetings from Germany. All right, away we go here in the second quarter. Quick turnaround. 1st and 10, Laconia just into the red zone. And this is a direct snap. And not much there for Renz.
To the left side, tackle there by Quintana.
Henry in on the tackle.
Rock and sock as well. 2nd down 8.
So a gain of a couple on 1st down makes it 2nd and 8. Ball at the 18-yard line. And here's a handoff. Renz got a little bit of room, but he wants to go to the outside. Proves fatal for him on that one. Looked like he had a hole to begin with. Didn't like it. Moved to the outside. Grantsburg quickly. Those linebackers are quick and disciplined, and that time a tackle for loss. Loss of about 3. Makes it 3rd and 11. Well in Van Beek's range here as the place kicker. If you're looking ahead to a potential 4th down. Let's see if they let Nitz cook here on 3rd and 11. It's Larson in the backfield with him. Man in motion left to right. It's going to be a little pitch. No, it's going to be a halfback pass. Oh, he gets through the initial one, runs into his own guy, running backwards. He's out of field goal range now, and he throws it back to number 4, who's got a little room. Larson, he's back to the line of scrimmage, and all that for no gain. Holy cow, Renz. That was nuts. He almost ran Laconia out of field goal position, and I guess he didn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 2 on the play, but Van Beek is out for the field goal. Try to have this lead. 6-0 Grantsburg. Renz the holder, Ethan Van Beek the kicker. Grantsburg blocked the last one. This one is up, and it is long enough, and it is good!
Ethan Van Beek.
Van Beek gets Laconia on the board with a line drive kick that was basically right down the middle. Thought Grantsburg they were close to blocking it again that time. The operation was smooth, and Van Beek put it through the uprights. He's now 5 of 7 on the year from field goals. So 6-3. Did not expect this kind of a score. 9:44 left to go in the first half. And the Pirates have only had the ball once. They scored on it. They were about to get the ball back. Muffed punt at midfield. And Laconia jumped on it. Held the ball again for a long period of time. That's another thing that they should get a lot of credit for. The offense has been out there a long time, keeping the ball out of Brock Matheny and the Grantsburg offense's hand. And 9:44 left to go. A couple minutes and change into the second quarter. Van Beek set to kick it off, and kind of a staggered start. Don't see this too often anymore in high school football, but here we go. Van Beek approaches and kicks it away. Just a squib kick taken by one of the up guys. And it was Levi Anderson who didn't get off of his knee before picking it up. So that's where Grantsburg will have it. He picked it up with his knee on the ground, so just basically recovered it at the 33. 1st and 10, Grantsburg. A little bit janky here for the Pirates, I'll be honest. But lots of credit to the Spartans. So last night, volleyball success, much success by the Pirates beating Amory, allowing them to play tomorrow. Cross-country sectionals tomorrow, and of course, playoffs starting here as Matheny rolls right. He's got his brother Caden across midfield, makes a move out to the 45-yard line. Ball is fumbled, picked up by Laconia, no whistles, and Allaire! Another turnover on the Pirates, and if Laconia is going to win, it's going to be because of that kind of thing, where the Pirates coughed up the ball there, just a hit right at the end. Allaire able to scoop and get a return. So it was a wide open play across midfield for Caden, but then a good hit. And he coughed it up and picked up and returned by the Spartans. Wow. The Spartans already in field goal range for Van Beek. 9:28 left to go. The Pirates getting a scare here from a number 8 seed. Handoff, Renz, he's tackled for a gain of a yard, and the running game hasn't done much yet for Laconia. Passing game has been outstanding for the Spartans. See if there's an adjustment from the Grantsburg defense, but they've been out there a long time. Grantsburg has only run 9 plays on offense. 2nd and 9 as Spartans get set, and that's going to be a false start. Renz left just a little early. Maybe the snap was a little bit late. Renz took off, so pre-snap penalty, a 5-yard penalty on the Spartans. But, man, they have to feel pretty darn good. They have to feel like they're in this one. They are in this one. But that's awesome. I mean, a 5-hour road trip like that, just wouldn't expect that. But kudos to them and their coaching staff. 8:40 left to go and counting here in the first half. It's back to pass, going up top, over to the right side. It's overthrown, intended for number 2, Cash Lemonez. So it'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. Good coverage on the play there by the Pirates secondary. It is the second quarter. I always seem to forget to change the quarter. There we go. 3rd and 14. It's back to pass. Nice rush by Grantsburg, and they get to him. Nitz is sacked. Rock and sock. And Bubba Quimby in on the sack. and that pushes Laconia out of field goal attempt area.
21.
And it back to punt now is Van Beek. Wow, big play there by Grantsburg. Hayden says Rowdy, R-O-W-D-I-E. That's the way we spell Rowdy. All right, nice. I love it. Had a feeling to be a lot of Laconia fans on the stream tonight. Welcome. Here's a punt. It's very high. Levi Anderson's going to let it bounce, and it takes a Grantsburg bounce. Goes a little bit backwards, and it'll be picked up at the 22-21 yard line. Picked up by Zach Rabe or Raby or Robbie. R-A-B-E. You guys tell me. So there we go.
Hot popcorn, hot chocolate, poppin' candy.
So the Pirates with a chance here after scuffling. A turnover on the punt. One play in a turnover. So the Pirates offense did well their first drive. Let's see what they can do here. Here's Daxter Schultz. Daxter trying the left side. He fumbled the ball! This might be Laconia ball again.
Fumble on the play.
Laconia guy comes up with it. That was a clear fumble and another turnover. 3 plays in a row. Even the kickoff was somewhat muffed on the ensuing kickoff after the field goal. Wow, I have not seen anything like this since last year's St. Croix game, where they turned the ball over 3 of the first 4 possessions and lost that game. Grantsburg still has the lead 6-3, but Laconia has everything going for them. That's 3 turnovers on the Pirates in 4 plays. Direct snap left side, that's Renz.
Second down, 8.
Chase Crozell was sort of limping towards the sideline, key player on defense. And Laconia is subbing in and out a lot as well. Madigan split far to the left, and Lemonez far to the right. It's a handoff, and there's a flag, probably another holding call. The rushing for Laconia has been really rough. And the second holding call that I can remember on Laconia. So that's been biting the Spartans, these penalties. Not keeping track of those numbers, but this Grantsburg defense is playing well. The offense is letting a lot be desired, but the defense is playing well, and a lot of those guys play both ways. So, but the defense has been out there for the majority of the game. Grantsburg only running 10 plays in the first quarter and a half. Back to pass. Little slant. It's intercepted!
Intercepted by
Reese Jensen, another big play from the senior. Jumping the slant and securing the first turnover for the Pirates. Little bit underthrown. Maybe kind of thought twice as he was releasing that one. Reese makes a nice play, and Grantsburg gets the ball back. First and 10 Pirates. See if they give it back to Daxter here. They do. Daxter fully securing the ball. Both arms wrapped around it, and he's down a gain of about 8 yards on first down. This has been an incredible thing, and it's not. I think Caden's fumble was a really good punch out or helmet on the ball, but Zowie. Grantsburg back to the line of scrimmage quickly, getting the play call from the sidelines. Man in motion is Ryder Anderson. They give it back to Daxter. Daxter churning his way forward, and he's got enough for the first down across the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Clock will stop momentarily as they spot the ball. So a very rough start for Grantsburg to start the game, but now they come out with 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the short side. Back to pass Matheny. A little bit of pressure. He wants to get it to Dexter. Dexter has it, and he gets by one guy. Can he get by the second? He can! Stephon, and he's gone! Touchdown, Pirates! Sheesh! Look at that. Powerful running by the incredible junior from Grantsburg, Dexter Schultz. And boy, did Grantsburg need something like that. It's been a really tough start for the Pirates, but they do lead now 12-3, 2-point conversion coming up. Brock, he's going to throw it back. A guy slips, looking to the end zone, incomplete, and 2 receivers in the same spot. Anderson and Rombach ended up in the same area. Anderson slipped down. That's the second time I think I've seen riders slip. Got to get those cleats cleaned off on this natural grass. So the score remains 12-3. So good luck to the volleyball team tomorrow night, the regional final tomorrow. I believe it's Arcadia. Let's take a look. I actually have it here. Why don't we just look at it once? No, Elkmount. Elkmount beat Arcadia. So tomorrow night it is volleyball on We Are Grantsburg. We want to wish the cross-country team luck as they head to, where are they? Phillips, that's right, Phillips. Boys and girls. And when we found out that Grantsburg was playing Laconia, I was like, that sounds so familiar, Laconia. Obviously, other side of the state. But Grantsburg and Laconia have some history in girls' sports. Girls' volleyball, well, volleyball and softball, both have played each other multiple times in the past at state, whether it's at Goodman Field or at the Resch Center, and pretty neat. Both of those programs, volleyball and softball programs, really good for both schools. Here's a little bouncer, big hop. That one bounces off, but they are able to recover in time. Not much after that. That was a nice job by Laconia to just get that one and get what he could. That was Drake Stigler.
The first contact on that tackle.
So here we go. Back on defense, back on offense goes Laconia. 5:16 left to go. Grantsburg scored quickly. Haven't been able to convert after the touchdown. Laconia hit a field goal. How long was that field goal? I don't remember. How much? 40. 40-yard field goal from Van Beek. Yeah, it's going to be a handoff, trying the right side, and another diving attempt by Reese Jensen. Doesn't get him, but it does sort of force him out of bounds. Wrens a gain of 2. Does stop the clock with 5:11 to go here in the first half. You know, if this was professional football, you'd say, well, that defense is getting real tired. But again, I mean, 5, 6 of those guys for Grantsburg are two-way starters, so they're kind of used to playing no matter what, but playing the whole game. Good run by Renz this time. He gets to the outside, and he is tackled by Levi Anderson, but about 10 yards on that carry. Picks up a first down with 5:04 to go. Clock stops as the chains move. Now the clock is wound. Laconia has been able to move the ball pretty well between the 20s. They have had a hard time getting it much past that. Long drives. Lots of time taken off the clock for Laconia. Good strategy. Here's another one. Nothing doing, a tackle for loss on that play, and Rocky, I think, is the one who got it. Oh, no, Bubba. Bubba's having a hard time getting to his feet and might have had the wind. So tackle for loss for Bubba, who leads Grantsburg in that category. Bubba has 14 tackles for loss this season, which is tied for 6th all-time in Grantsburg history. He's had a couple here tonight, so moving up the ranks in Grantsburg history. 2nd and a long 10. Nets back to pass, flipping the ball, looking to his left, tossing it left. And there's Rebs. And Renz, he is tackled for a gain of about 5. I'll make it 3rd and about 5.
Oh, about 3rd down 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 here for Laconia. Under 4 minutes to go. Clock stops the ball, or the runner got out of bounds. Renz has been the primary receiver, hasn't he? Oh, 4 catches for 23 yards. Cash Lemonis, 3 catches himself. Back to pass. A little bit of time, stepping up and pushing off. Nice job as he is smothered, but he was able to get by Julene, who had a chance in the open field. But a good, strong run there by Nitz. And it's a 1st down. Schultz on the tackle. So the clock runs. A 1st down is achieved. They're at the 40. I mean, Laconia 5 more yards there in field goal range. It's like when you're looking at pros, 50-yarder, that's field goal range, 53. I formation for Nitz. It's a handoff up the middle, nothing doing. Momentarily he gets free, but thrown backwards. He'll get forward progress, and he wanted to charge after Grantsburg, and he's pulled away. He's lucky he got pulled away. That was Owen Larson, didn't like the severity of the tackle or something. The referees thought it was clean. It didn't look nasty to me, just a hard tackle. But he wanted to go after him, and had he succeeded, that would have cost his team a lot. So kudos to his teammates to put a leash on him. Wow, I have not really seen a reaction like that before, except between my 2 sons in the living room. Olaire is the fullback. Nitz back to pass. Wants a slant, and it is incomplete.
Nitz pass to Lemonis, broken up by Jensen.
That was the Cash Lemonis, knocked away. Larson is coming back into the game, and out goes Olaire. 2:22 left to go. It's 3rd and 12. So here we go, 3rd and long, passing situation, but the passing game's been there for Laconia. See if it's one of those intermediate routes, and if the linebackers can drop back to pass. Nitz, it is an intermediate route, and it is complete, right at the stick. Cash Lemonis, the sophomore, goes up high and brings it in. 1st down, Spartans with 2:16 left to go. Good coverage on the play, but nice pitch and catch by the Spartans. How did these guys only get 2 wins? This is a really good team. Nitz under center. He's going to toss right. Renz being patient. He's running out of room, and there's another flag. Tackle for loss by Reese Jensen. And now Grantsburg will have to decide to either take the penalty, which will make it 1st and 20, assuming this is holding, or if they take the result of the play, which will be really just back to the line of scrimmage. So they're going to take the penalty here for sure. I thought it was going to be a loss. It would have been 2nd and 12 if my eyes were any good. But no question about it. Back him up 10 and be 1st and 20. That's the 3rd or 4th holding call on Laconia. Low-scoring game here, 12-3 with 1:54 left to go in the first half. I knew I was going to do that. Laconia has held the ball for a long time in this first half. Back to pass. Going deep down the left side, he's got a man, and it is incomplete. Sawyer Spate late on the coverage, but he gets there in time. Madigan was the intended receiver. Ooh, that was close. That's the first time we've seen Laconia go deep down the sideline. We've seen it on film, but that's the first time tonight. Good job by Spate to recover and get back there and make it a difficult play. And it does fall to the ground, bringing up second down, 2nd and 20 from Grantsburg's 39-yard line. Shotgun, back is Nitz. Looked like they wanted a screen. It's a bit of a jailbreak. Good job by Rocky to readjust, and he's just going to toss it out of bounds. Good play by Nitz. Good coverage in the back end, and then good immediate pressure for Grantsburg. So fast, I thought it was a screen pass. But just a good job by the purple-clad Pirates to get in there quickly. 1:32 left to go, 3rd and long. Third and long, Nitz in the shotgun, two running backs, and you saw some Grantsburg guys pointing. They wanted the false start, and they got it. False start on Laconia. So another 5-yard penalty. Really, penalties for Laconia have really kept them out of the game a little bit. This is pushing them back so far. It's 3rd and 25, 1:32 left to go. Maybe just try to get 10, 15 yards and a field goal attempt at this point. Maybe just chuck it deep. We'll see. I don't think field goals will win this one for Laconia, but to get one before half, if they can keep Grantsburg out, would really give them great momentum. But let's see. 3rd and long. Nitz back to pass. He's got some time. No, he doesn't. He's sacked. Justin Julien back to sack him. I didn't get the replay in time, I don't think. Might get the celebration here. Tail end of it. Darn it. Sorry, guys.
By the Pirates, with 1:24 remaining.
So the Pirates will call a timeout, a holding, a false start, and then a sack. Has pushed Laconia back to 4th and 33. Punting situation. Grantsburg taking a timeout to preserve some of that clock. 1:24 left to go in the first half. At halftime, we will play the initials game, and again, the initials are ST. We'll have a lot of fun with that. Do some halftime stats updates, and have some fun during halftime. There's Alex. The kid's going nuts. Okay. He is yelling at the guys, too. Get fired up. He's yelling at a lot of freshmen, but still. Love to see it. Great excitement from Alex Rombach. 4th and very, very long. It's going to be a punt from Van Beek. 1:24 left to go. Out of the timeout. Will Grantsburg send the heat? Looks like they're going to bring a little bit of pressure. Ooh, very close. Punt is away, and it's a good one. There is Anderson at the 15. Straight ahead, and he bowls ahead to the 24-yard line. And that is where Grantsburg will take over. 1:16 left to go. Cash Lemon is on the stop. 12-3. Grantsburg would love to get one in, kind of make up for some of the goofs in this first half. Get one in. They are a quick strike offense. Lots of options here for Grantsburg. On the ground, in the air. We haven't seen any of their kind of super secret back of the playbook stuff yet. So here we go. Wouldn't be surprised to see this start with a handoff, although 5 guys, oh, there's 1 guy in the backfield with him. 2 timeouts remaining for Grantsburg. Back to pass, Matheny. He throws it. What a catch by Caleb! Rombach makes the catch, and now he's running. He's sidelined, and he gets out of bounds. Great play by Caleb Rombach. A one-handed grab from Caleb. Excellent play and a good run after the catch, and he gets out of bounds, preserving a timeout. Oh, his little brother Alex got him pumped up, and that's what he does. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Good play by the Pirates. Minute 5 left to go. Still 2 timeouts left for the Pirates. Matheny in the shotgun. Daxter Schultz next to him. 3 guys wide right, 1 to the left. That's Jensen. It's going to be a screen. The tunnel screen to Jensen. Oh, look out! He can burn! Good play. 1st down, but Jensen, that was a nice play. We've seen Reese score on that play often. That was Nick Starbird. But a 1st down for Grantsburg. Clock runs as they get the ball spotted and the clock started. 2 wide receivers left, and here is Matheny in the shotgun. He's going to throw it over to Caleb, and it's short. Maybe a little bit too deep from Caleb's route. It was thrown a little short of the stick. Just a little bit of mistiming there, but it does go incomplete and give Grantsburg clock stoppage and a little moment to breathe here. 42.8 seconds left to go. Grantsburg still with 2 timeouts, and they are up by 9. Ball at the 44-yard line. A little bit of this side of the center of the field. 3 guys left, 1 to the right. Back to pass, rolling left immediately, and he's going to throw. He's got Reese! Reese caught at the 25! He makes a move, and he spins down. Good tackle by Madigan, but he's down to the 10-yard line. Well, Grantsburg take a timeout here with 35 seconds left. Wouldn't be the worst idea at the 10. 1st and 10 from the 11, and Grantsburg will call a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout. 35 seconds left to go. Wow. Great opportunity to remind everybody watching we're having a good time. We're celebrating high school football here on We Are Grantsburg. Any negative comments I might have to boot you, don't do it, please. Let's have fun. Stay positive. These 2 teams are battling out there. Let's just appreciate it. 35 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 from the 11. Grantsburg looking to get on the board here before halftime and take a bigger lead into the high school where they meet. Alex is fired up. He wants him to get loud, but you're not supposed to be loud on offense, Al. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to this side along with Caden Matheny as the tight end. Anderson in motion. He stops. He's going to be the lead blocker for Daxter. Daxter stopped. Gets to the outside. Stiff arm, and now he will go out of bounds. Good job by him to make his way out. Renz on the tackle. 28.1 seconds to go. Gain of about 3, maybe 2 on the play. More importantly, the clock stops with Daxter fighting his way out of bounds, kind of helped by Renz there at the end. Second and 8. Grantsburg on the doorstep. Can they knock it in at the end of the 1st half here? Shotgun from Matheny. Schultz next to him. He's going to fake to him. Go to Reese again. Picks it off his shoelaces. Stops short. Oh, he dives in for the touchdown. Reese Jensen. Another little tunnel screen, and he was just trying to cut back, trying to set up the block, slipped a little bit, but he still got into the end zone as you hear the cheer of Reese outside the window. 21.1 seconds remaining. Grantsburg went the entire way and got into the end zone for the touchdown. They lead 18-3 as Tyler McCormick will attempt the extra point. Snap, spot, no, it's going to be a fake. They throw it out to Tyler. Tyler is trying to get the edge. He stiff arms, he's out of bounds. Oh, he could have thrown it to Caleb, but wide open in the end zone. Probably was an option for him, but he had decided early to tuck it in. But the Pirates having a hard time getting that 2-point conversion, but they do have 3 touchdowns on the night and lead 18-3. And good time to tell you or remind you the clock that you see up there in the scoreboard, it says 21.1 seconds left to go. It is 2 seconds late. So what I'm describing, or what you're seeing too, is happening 2 seconds earlier than you see the clock. Does that make sense? Just a little bit of a lag with the clock. So just keep that in mind as we get to the waning moments here of the first half. All right, important moment here for these two teams. If Laconia can get some kind of return, again, they have a guy who can kick the ball. So Grantsburg needs to hold him to a minimal return. Just a little bouncing squib, high second bounce. And trying to get to the outside, hit, stopped, and dropped. 17 seconds left to go. The return was by Flynn O'Leary. Decent return, but not enough to think about a field goal at the moment. Laconia does have 3 timeouts left, and they have been able to do some damage through the air, so wouldn't be too surprised to see them try to get something. They need about 10, 20, 25, maybe 30 yards to try something. So the Pirates, you can't see it on screen, but they've got 4 guys way deep. The 2 safeties, the 2 corners are well back. Oh, Nick's going to show you here. And they're under center. Laconia is going to try a toss. Renz to the outside. Might have a little bit to gain here. And Renz hurdles, and then he's knocked out of bounds by Henry. Hurdled Reese Jensen. He's been eyeing that up. Reese has been going low on those tackles. Oh, that was a terrible throw by the side judge. Good job by the referee there to handle the one-hopper. Just short of the first down, but it was out of bounds. Actually, are we going to take a measurement here? Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Okay, first down. So Laconia, that doesn't matter too much. Only 10, a little over 10 seconds left to go. Maybe 2 plays, maybe 3, depending. But now the refs are getting together around the ball just to talk things over. That was out of bounds, so the clock will stay stopped until the snap. Renz in the backfield. Nitz, who's had a good game, throwing the ball under center. Offset eye. It's going to be a toss left, and there's some room there, but not a lot. That's going to be a timeout as he gets to the 49-yard line. Renz a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6, 5.7 seconds left to go, just shy of the 50. Let's go ahead and play an ad. Let's say thank you to Northwood Tech. All right, here we go. 18-3, 5.7 seconds left to go before this first half concludes. And Nitz is back in the shotgun. Alongside him is Owen Larson. Back to pass, Nitz. Nitz steps up. He goes over the middle. It's caught. Oh, and he's not tackled. Caught for a gain of about 20 yards. About 20-yard pickup, and Grantsburg has a player down. It's Henry Quintana. A bit of a hit there, but he didn't go down.
That marks the end of the first half.
Oh, wow.
Grantsburg 18, Laconia 3. Please visit that.
I don't understand. I thought they would have called a timeout there. Oh, the clock ran out on the play. Oh, no, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry I wasn't paying good enough attention, but Mike, as always, the clock manager. So it was kind of fortuitous that the play continued after that initial hit. All right, well, let's get set up here for some stats here at halftime and then the initials game. Before we do that, let's say thank you to a couple more of our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
I'm Dr. John Campa. I'm a board-certified orthopedic surgeon practicing general orthopedics here at Burnett Medical Center, and I've been practicing for 9 years. We do a lot of surgeries of the hand, such as carpal tunnel surgery, trigger finger releases, mass excisions. We treat a lot of fractures, both operative and non-operative, hip and knee replacement as well. Patients want quality care and they want it close to home. Fortunately, we can provide that right here at Burnett Medical Center.
All right, welcome back as we focus in across the way. Look at all those die-hard Laconia fans who made that long trek. Hey, if you know somebody, if you recognize somebody, text them so we can wave at them over here in the press box. All right, here's how this works. I'm going to put the stuff up on the screen. Let me see. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. All right, so we are going to play the initials game. I'm going to give you the stats here really quick. Let's look at the offense for Laconia. Drake Nitz having a nice game, 11 of 19, 104 yards. He does have one interception. That was Reese Jensen. And on the ground, let's see, receiving, Cash Lemonis, 4 catches, 47 yards. Renz has caught 4 for 23, I think. And nobody else really to speak of. On the ground, it's 15 carries for 34 yards for Jack Renz. It's been a tough time here for the senior. Flynn Allaire has a couple for 6. Nitz -3 on 3 carries. Larson 2 carries for no yards. Grantsburg's defense doing a good job on the Laconia. Are they waving? All right. All right. For Grantsburg, Pirates efficient through the air. 7 of 9 for Brock Matheny, 146 yards, 3 touchdowns for him. Reese Jensen leads the receivers, 53 yards on 3 receptions and a touchdown there, a 9-yard touchdown reception. Daxter Schultz, a 63-yard touchdown reception. Caden did have a reception, probably about 15 yards, but did fumble at the end of it. Ryder Anderson, 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. Caleb with a circus catch. Caleb Rombach, 1 catch for 20 yards. Good run after the catch by him as well. On the ground, Daxter Schultz, the bell cow, 7 carries for 31 yards. Ryder Anderson has 1 for -7. Reese Jensen, 1 for 10 yards. So that is the stats. Grantsburg, not a lot of offensive plays, but they've made hay. All the Laconia fans are on their phones. They're probably watching. No, that's why you got to tell them. And yeah, this is fun. This is fun, guys. So we're gonna play. I saw Kirk Everson. Thanks, Kirk. I saw that comment. I want to acknowledge it. You guys are really amazing announcers. Really enjoying it. That's awesome. Glad you can. Oh, there's somebody. He's not going home yet. I don't think he's going to go home. And there's no.
Attention football
Oh,
fans.
let's listen to
the
Pete.
Burnett County chapter of the Barbie Fan Club meets this Thursday at Campsite C in Creeks Meadows. Barbie President Len Shute will discuss this year's Barbie Dreamhouse and display his personal collection.
The Laconia fans are carrying the comments section, but I'm guessing a lot of the Grantsburg fans are in the stands. Why is your wife mad at you? Geez, Kirk, what'd you do? All right, lots of comments for Laconia, but let's see if Laconia can win the battle of the initials game. So here we go. Get ready. The initials are ST. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. Was born in New York. Was born in New York. Clue number 2. Initials ST. Clue number 2. Was part of Super Bowl 35. Was part of Super Bowl 35. Clue number 3. Known for his wide range and long hair. Known for his wide range and long hair. Clue. Did you get it? Did you read it? Nick got it after 3 clues. Anybody else?
I questioned myself after the first.
Was part of a duo nicknamed Toxic Twins. Oh, we did get one. Where is BB? Says Steven Tyler. That's correct. Oh, they're coming in hot and heavy now. Kate Laney got it. Let's see. Boy, I can't keep up with you guys. Deb Rombach, Steven Tyler. Good job, Mom. Oh, there it is. Unless there's another Deb Rombach. How did you know Steven Tyler? How does she know Steven Tyler, Nicholas? Google. All right, the other clues were the Demon of Screamin'. I've never heard that one before. And the lead singer of Aerosmith. All right, now you get it. All right, look at this. Make sure you guys are live, because if you're lagging, don't blame me. Move that thing all the way to the right. All right, here we go. Another ST. All right, clue number 1. Connected to Vermont. Connected to Vermont. Clue number 2. Included a rabbit. Included a rabbit. Clue number 3. Included a bulletproof cup and drinking syrup. Included a bulletproof cup and drinking syrup. Clue number 4. Famously featured a cat sound. Famously featured a cat sound. Do you know what it is? Well, if somebody knows, they got to answer right meow. Clue number 5. Found financial success via VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray rentals. Found. Oh, Jennifer got it. Jennifer said it. Was she the first one? I just happened to look over. It is Super Troopers. Tessa Zeller also. That's right. Good job. The Broken Lizard Company group starred in this cult classic that spawned a sequel 17 years later. You know that one, right? They had to, instead of now, they'd say meow. Classic. Nick, get cultured. All right, here we go. Yes, let's go Laconia volleyball too. How cool would it be if the two teams met at state after talking about their storied history? 3 times they've played at state. Both teams have made it multiple times, but there you go. We'll shout out cross country too. Everybody's in sectionals tomorrow, so good luck to all runners. All right, Hayden wants you there. Okay, let's go ST. All right, this one everybody can get. Clue number 1, carried the Olympic torch in 2010. Carried the Olympic torch in 2010. Clue number 2, has had a Las Vegas residency. Has had a Las Vegas residency. Clue number 3, rose to superstar status after a 1995 release. Rose to a superstar status after a 1995 release. Clue number 4, was born Eileen Edwards. Stephen Nash is incorrect. However, Shania Twain is correct. I know somebody else had. When you guys got it all at the same time. Jenny Z, I think, is the first one who had it. And then followed by Wendy, and then Tessa, and then Nikki, and then Brett. Woo! It is tough sledding in the comments. Clue number 5 was, oh wait, did I get 4? Was born Eileen Edwards. Clue number 5 has sold over 100 million records. Clue number 6. Any Man of Mine, You're Still the One, and Man, Nick Feels Like a Woman were all hits for this Canadian country star. He doesn't even smile at my jabs anymore. All right. Allison also got it. All right, how much time do we have left? Oh, plenty of time, Nick. Plenty of time. All right, this will be a little deeper cut. Let's see who can get this one. Sticking with ST. Maddox, I see you there. Good job. Let me take a second. thanks, everybody, for keeping it so classy in the comments. This has been a lot of fun. Laconia, your first class. Keep it up. Grantsburg 2. ST, clue number 1. Worked near a pie shop. Worked near a pie shop. What is happening? Hold on. I just got to observe what Nick has found. Okay, we'll start over. Worked near a pie shop. Clue number 2. Lived in London. Lived in London. Clue number 3. Claims that he was an actual person. Wait, sorry. Start over. Claims that he was an actual person have been widely disputed. Claims that he was an actual person have been widely disputed. That looks like Stacy Spate. Oh, my goodness, Sean. Oh, Sean Lawrence. Of course. Sweeney Todd is correct. Sean Lawrence, of course. Very musical guy. He is the choir director here in Grantsburg. Sweeney Todd is correct. Good job, Tessa. Kate, good. I see you. Let's see, Elaine Milky, good job. Let's see, inspired a Broadway musical, used a straight razor, and clue number 6 was a 2007 Tim Burton film starring Johnny Depp as this Fleet Street barber. Marissa, not what we were looking for at the moment. All right. Emily says, shout out to Coach Ledley. Emily Ledley, shout out. I wonder what is happening. Sydney Sweeney all over the place now. All right, we've got time for another one. Both teams still up in their respective locker rooms. The Laconia team went all the way up to the middle school. Same distance for the Grantsburg squad who went into the high school. So when we win the lottery, we're going to make little warming houses so they don't have to go so far. But this is what it is. Let's do one more, at least. Okay, here we go. Clue number 1 originated in Europe. Originated in Europe. Clue number 2, have lived in the White House multiple times. Have lived in the White House multiple times. You bet. Shout out the student section. All right, originated in Europe. White House multiple times. Clue number 3, appeared in a 1955 Walt Disney animated classic. Appeared in a 1955 Walt Disney animated classic. ST. Clue number 4 was a Monopoly token.
Okay, get out those.
Was a Monopoly token.
We're drawing for $358 tonight. $358.
Clue number 5.
This week they are green tickets. Can you believe it?
Have a lifespan of 11 to 13 years. Ooh, Chris. Chris, fight, knocking it down. Scottish Terrier. Nice job, Chris. Have a lifespan of 11 to 13 years. And then clue number 6, have won Best in Show at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Lots of people got it. But none quicker than Chris. Well, Chris, I don't know if you're a guy or gal. Chris is one of those names. So good job, person. Do we have time for one more? We got a minute 15. They're going to put 3 minutes more. Okay, we're going to go speed round here. How about that? All right, ST. I'm only going to say it once, and I'm going to go a little bit faster. See if we can get to clue number 6. You guys are sharp. Oh, Kate got it first? Oh, man, I wasn't even looking. Hold on. Let me go up to see Kate's. We cannot. Was it Kate Laney? Because, no. I'm not. Oh, she did. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Rigged. Kate Laney. Nick Hallberg with the big win on the 50-50. My apologies, Kate. Okay. One more, we'll go quicker. ST. Nick, help me out and look at these answers. They're going so fast. Okay. Clue number 1. has appeared on Saturday Night Live. Nobody got it yet. Has appeared on Saturday Night. What do we got? Don't be a turd. Clue number 2 includes an umlaut. Yep. Clue number 3 appeared in a film that included their name. Thanks, Kate. Clue number 4, made up of David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls. Spreadsheet of winners. Mariah, you are asking a ton. Did you know I didn't even have the sound hooked up right to begin the game? So let's slow down. Ooh, Timothy Chalamet, good answer. No. Sinead O'Connor, and I can't spell it. Well, it's ST, so nope. Star Trek, nope. Where am I? Clue number 5, a medical procedure in which a needle is inserted to collect fluid. Somebody will get it now. And clue number 6, a fictional heavy metal band featuring Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer. ST. All right, who's going to get it? Probably you're probably going to be a little bit of an older person if you get this one right. That's my guess. Yes. Now I just totally got myself in trouble. Now, of course, Jennifer got it. Beth, it's going so fast I can't keep up. Beth got it second. Oh, gosh, you guys are going so fast. Spinal Tap is the correct answer. Zoinks. Well, thank you guys for playing along. The two teams are back out on the field, about ready to get the second half underway. And if you'll notice and give me gold stars, I already have the third quarter put up there. Usually I put that up about 4 minutes left in the game, so kudos to the old Bobberoni. Minute left to go in halftime, but we'll probably get started a little bit before that. All right, I know there's a lot of young people from Laconia watching. Shout out your favorite teacher or coach. Now's the time to get those brownie points you so desperately need. So that's awesome. I saw a lot of comments about the volleyball team for Laconia. So both Grantsburg and Laconia playing for regional championships tomorrow. And cross-country teams doing what they can. Our meet is at Prescott tomorrow, and then tomorrow night is the volleyball match, and then Sunday a special event here in Grantsburg, Fields of Faith, put on by the FCAs in the area, Grantsburg and Pine City combining FCAs, and anybody in the region, 7th through 12th graders can join us. And Laconia, if you get another coach bus, we'd love to host you too, but that'll be a lot of fun. Fields of Faith on Sunday at 4:30 here at the football field. Mr. Froseth getting some love. Mr. Tesh, Mr. Froseth, okay. Wayne the Animal Weber, or Weber, probably Weber. Mr. Czar, Mrs. Jensen, Mr. Czar, Mr. Penza, Mrs. Jensen, Mr. Morgan, Mrs. Jensen, Mr. Czar, Mr. Czar. Jensen, woo! Mrs. Jensen taking it. She must be a tough teacher if all you guys need extra credit from her. Gee whiz. Awesome. You guys are the best. This is a lot of fun. 12 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter, and we have ourselves a game here in level 1. It's the number 1 seed Grantsburg Pirates versus the number 8 seed Laconia Spartans, but this is a good game. Grantsburg with the lead with a touchdown there right near the end of the first half. Good kickoff by Van Beek, and it is caught at the 10-yard line by Jensen. Jensen speeds ahead. He has a return last week against Webster for a touchdown. This time he gets down to the 35-yard line, and that is where Grantsburg will start. Grantsburg had won the toss to begin the game and deferred to the second half and chose to receive here in the second half. So Grantsburg on the season, only 6 punts. They have scored or turned the ball over every time here tonight. 2 guys split left. That's Anderson in motion. Matheny calls out the signal, gets his guy over to the wing on the right side. Balance now for the Pirates as Adam Hale calls it out. Back in motion is Ryder. He reverses and now gives it to Schultz. Schultz wants to try the right side, and Daxter across the 40 to the 42. And there is player down for Grantsburg. It's Caden Matheny. Some action to the very end of the sound of the whistle on that one. Clock runs here. Second and a long 4 for Grantsburg. 11:34 left to go. Caden still walking around a little bit gingerly, but he's going to get in his tight end stance on the right side. It'll be a handoff to Daxter. Daxter on the right side has the first down into Laconia territory to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 15. However, there is a flag on the far sideline. We'll see what this is. Maybe illegal formation on Grantsburg, as I saw Caden get on the line of scrimmage late. No, it's going to be holding on the Pirates. That happened 10 yards down the field, so this will be from the spot of the foul, 10 yards. So it'll make it 2nd and 5 now instead of 2nd and 4. So happened way down the field. That's why you don't see it going back maybe where you would have expected it. 2nd and a long 5 as Grantsburg a little bit slower here to start the second half as far as getting to the line of scrimmage. Now they are. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Daxter. Schultz puts his head down and gets enough for the first down across the 45 to the 47-yard line on the left side. 1st and 10 for Grantsburg. Let's turn that ambient mic up, why don't we? There we go. That's nice.
There's your Pirate first down.
Now back to the line of scrimmage pretty quickly. Shotgun formation for Grantsburg. Daxter Schultz, the running back next to Brock Matheny, and he will get the handoff once again using his blockers. Trying to be patient, and a nice job by Laconia. That is Stigler from his linebacker position. Daxter held to a gain of 3, maybe a long 2. Ball just shy of midfield. Empty backfield. They might motion somebody into the backfield. Here it is Brock Matheny by himself in shotgun. 3 guys split right, 2 to the near side. Back to pass. Looking over the middle. It's Ryder. Ryder is stuck at the 30, but he holds on in a big play. About 20-yard pickup for Ryder Anderson from Brock Matheny. Good job by the offensive line to give Brock a chance to read everybody and get it to the open receiver, Ryder Anderson, for a nice gain. 1st and 10 Pirates in Laconia territory. Laconia got a field goal on their first possession. On their second possession, rather. Here's Schultz. Ooh, he probably had it inside. He kicks it outside and does pick up some nice positive yards. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. Nice pickup on first down for Daxter. Gain of about 6, bring up 2nd and 4. Little swing pass out to the outside. Reese stumbles. We've seen a lot of that here tonight. And from Grantsburg, you would think that might be a home field advantage, but Grantsburg's been slipping a lot here tonight. Get those longer spikes on, boys. Yeah, this is high school football. They probably have 1 pair of cleats. And they might be worn down a little bit by this time of the year. So it's 3rd down for the Pirates. 3rd and about 4. No gain on that pass completion. And this will be a read. It goes to Daxter Schultz, who's tackled by the ankles, but he does lunge forward inside the 20 and picks up enough for a first down. Gain of about 5 for Daxter. And the Pirates move the chains.
He got across the line. That's a fire. First down.
Matheny in the shotgun, same offense out there. Man in motion, that's Jensen. He goes this way. They're going to toss it out to him or fake it to him. Go, a lot of pressure deep down the left side. It's underthrown and nearly intercepted. Underthrown, intended for Caleb Rombach, but he was flat-footed. Great pressure up the middle by Owen Leonard, and he's a little bit slow to get up. And he says, get off the field, number 52. I'm staying in, as you would expect the senior to do. This may be his last game. He's not going to come off the field unless he absolutely has to. Good for him. Good pressure right up the middle. Didn't allow Brock to set his feet and nearly threw an interception. Looked like they were trying to get a fade into the corner. It was underthrown and knocked away. I believe it was Killian McCarthy who knocked the ball away. Man in motion is Jensen. And they're going to throw another screen. That's Ryder Anderson. A lot of green grass. Makes a cut. Keeps his feet. 5. Touchdown, Grantsburg.
Ryder Anderson, who scoops in for a touchdown.
Excellent play by the Pirates, and they have scored on their first drive in the second half. Looks like the Pirates will go for an extra point here, up 24-3. Ryder Anderson with the touchdown reception. That's 4 touchdown passes for Brock Matheny here in the opening game of the 2025 playoffs. Tyler McCormick to kick, and he kicks this one away, and it's beautiful right down Main Street, and the Pirates now lead 25-3. While we have a second, let's say thank you to Grantsburg Telecom.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit GrantsburgTelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
All right, thank you again to all of our sponsors. They make this happen. You see them rolling at the bottom of the screen the whole game, and we really, really appreciate all of our sponsors. So, and we appreciate all of the comments. Thank you for everybody keeping it fun and positive in the comments. And yeah, Laconia is kicking Grantsburg's booty in the comments section. We'll say that, but I'm sure a lot of people watching back home. Again, a 5-hour bus. They had to get on the bus at 10 o'clock this morning. That's just crazy. Just crazy. But look at them. They are putting up the best fight here tonight against the number 1 seed Pirates. Anderson to kick it off, and he kicks a line drive kick. It squibs and stops and picked up at the 20 or the 18. A little bit of a return out to the 30-yard line, and that is going to do it for the return about to the 31-yard line. That's Cash Lemonez, and he's going to be a good one. Man, he's been involved a lot in this one here tonight.
That tackle, Jacob, fight.
First and 10, Laconia. Feels like a must-score situation here for the Spartans now. Down by 22. That's 3 touchdowns. They need to do something here to stay in the game. Little swing off to the left to Renz. Nice move. Gets by a second guy and dives forward for a nice gain. Could have been caught for very little gain, but Renz, nice move from the would-be tackler for the Pirates. Gain of about 8. Call it, I'm going to say 8. I'm sticking to my guns on that one. Second and a long 2. It's under center. Man in motion left to right. Handoff up the middle. That's Owen. Owen Larson for a first down, gain of about 4 for Larson. Ryder Anderson on the tackle. Clock runs under 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Grantsburg has a main street. It's called Madison Avenue. All right, 1st and 10. Man in motion, and it's going to be a jet sweep to Renz. He's going backwards. He's running out of room, and he's escorted out of bounds by Ryder Anderson. A big loss on the play of about 7 yards. Grantsburg just strung that out. Renz kind of gave up some ground as well, and a tough run for Laconia. With under 7 minutes left to go, he does get out of bounds. Clock is stopped, but loss of 7 yards on that one.
Second down for the Spartans.
That's what we like to see. Brett and Allison, we'll take it. We like it. 2nd and 17. Nitz up top, down the right side, and it is incomplete. It's going to be a flag. They caught Reese Jensen. I think he held the left arm of Madigan down and didn't allow him to bring it up. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and I am not sure if that's an automatic first down. It is going to be pass interference on Grantsburg. So it was 2nd and 17. It'll be 15-yard penalty. I don't remember if it's an automatic first down in high school. We'll find out. It is not, but goes from 1st and 17 to 2nd and a long 1. The Laconia receivers have been able to get by Grantsburg's cornerbacks a little bit. Pirates have played catch-up, but I think they're worried about that intermediate stuff that Laconia was doing. Oh, a little tush push, and it's a first down, but Nitz took a big slug from Quintana. 1st and 10, Laconia, as you saw Cash Lemonez, the sophomore, signal it. Justin Jefferson style, and a lot of guys do it, but hey, we're on the Minnesota border. I don't know. We see a lot of him. 1st and 10. Nitz under center. He's going to toss it to Renz. He's got some room on the left side. Turns the corner and is brought out of bounds on the far side. And another nice run by Renz. I mean, he's had an up and down game. He has 17 carries, 35 yards. He's had some decent ones like that, and then he's had some that he's lost a lot. That was an 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2 with 6:05 left to go. And like I said, I feel like Laconia has to score here, and they're doing everything they can, moving the ball down the field now at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line of Grantsburg. And it's going to be a delayed handoff, and it took a long time. It allowed Travis Rockensock to get in there and tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. That just took a long time to hand off that time. So 3rd and a long 3 for Laconia here. Ball at the 33. If they don't gain another yard, it'd be a 50-yard attempt, potentially. Nitz back to pass, looking left, throwing left, wide open on the sideline in the flat, and then brought out of bounds.
Nitz completes that pass to Tillman Madigan.
Madigan, another catch. Talon Meyer escorting him out of bounds. So another first down for the Spartans. 5:28 remaining in the third quarter. Nitz again will pass, looking right the whole way. Now he's going to run forward, There's going to be another hold on the play. The play continues, and Talon is there along with a couple other guys making the tackle. A flag was thrown early right where Nitz had tried to go up the middle, and it's going to be a holding call on Laconia. That's 4 or 5, maybe 6 holding calls right in the middle of the line. I never see who it's called on, but the interior, it seems, getting nabbed for some holding here tonight, and it's bitten Laconia many times. Yes, okay. Let's see if I can find it. Elaine, hashtag cheeseheads. Okay. All right. That is correct. 1st and 19. Nitz again in the shotgun. 2 guys split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Renz is the tail. No, excuse me. It's not the tail. Like a little curl route or hitch on the outside. That was Lemonez, and how many catches does he have now? That is his 5th catch. Not a huge gain on the play of about 5. What does he have? How many? Is that 48? 2nd and about 14 for Laconia. Back to pass again. A little bit of rush. Hit as he throws. It's wobbling in the air, and it's caught. Oh, good catch. On the near side to Cash Lemonez. He was hit as he threw, and now a cramp on the field. Lemonez may have a calf cramp. But that was another nice catch. As Nitz was hit as he threw by Rockensock, it looked like. It fluttered in the air, but he was able to make an adjustment, go up and get it. Gain of about 8-9 yards. And now he's down with looks like just a calf cramp. And he gets up and he'll walk to the sideline. He'll have to come out for a play. 3rd and 6 when they get back to action here. So Lemonez trying to kind of jog off the field.
3rd down, 6.
He's out, and the clock is started. 4.5 minutes left to go. Laconia driving. A little confusion on the left side, still confusion. Now the bunch trips on the left. He looks that way. Nitz looking, he gets the out. It is Renz he eludes the first one and then gets a couple more yards. He'll be shy of the first down, well within field goal range, but that's not what Laconia needs right now. They need a first down here. It's 4th and a long 1. They'll certainly go for it, down by 3 touchdowns. They need a touchdown here to stay in the game. 3:45 and counting left to go in the 3rd quarter. Still time for the Spartans. But again, I think they have to get a touchdown here. Nitz under center. They did a sneak earlier. Will they do it again? Oh, it looked like he may have moved a little bit forward. Oh, they're trying to get Grantsburg to jump. They're going to end up calling a timeout. Good job by the Pirates to hold their water, as they say. And so we are going to take a quick break while they talk things over and say thank you to we're going to say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
All right, a quick timeout, and we are back. And it will be a handoff to Renz. Renz has it on the right side. Oh, he keeps his footing down to the 10. Big play there for Laconia on 4th and 1. Take another look. Just going off the right side, following some good blocking. And Renz is able to get that first down. It'll be 1st and goal just inside the 10-yard line. I'm looking at some comments. Really fun. All right, under center. Nitz, and he will reverse pivot. Oh, Renz is hit immediately. Justin, Julien, Travis Rockensock combine for the stop. Another loss on that run, so it'll be 1st and goal now from the 12. Renz has 20 carries for 39 yards, but some of those runs have been key, including the 4th down run to keep this drive going and keep Laconia in the battle. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Laconia taking their time in the huddle, getting this one right, 2nd and goal from the 12. I formation. It's Larson as the fullback. Little fade to the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete, but a flag. It's going to be a flag on Grantsburg.
On the flag.
So this will be half the distance to the goal. I'm assuming it was on Grantsburg. Again, trailing on the play, and I think it was just face guarding on Ryder Anderson out there on an island.
Half the distance to the goal.
So it'll be half the distance to the goal, so it'll go from the 12 to the 6. It'll stay 2nd down.
2nd down goal from the 6.
Just over 2 minutes left to go. The clock will stay stopped with the penalty and the incompletion combo. Olaire back into the game. And here we go. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Renz with the dirtiest uniform is going to get the ball again and slips off a one tackle of Caden Matheny, who slaps his thigh pads in frustration as Renz gets inside the 5. Near the goal line, down to the 1-yard line goes Renz. Minute 35 and counting.
3rd down goal.
Left to go in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal from very short. Almost, they ran a quarterback sneak one time that was very successful, gained about 4. Wouldn't be too surprised to see Nitz try to take it up the middle right over his center. I formation, and he will be successful. Touchdown, Laconia. Just your regular old quarterback sneak. Great job by the O-line, really winning every single position along the front line there. And a touchdown for Laconia, making it 25-9. Laconia will go for an extra point here to try to get down 15. Not trying to chase points quite yet. Ethan Van Beek with Renz to hold. The hold is good. The kick is up and it's blocked. The kick is blocked, therefore the play is over. I see Cookie coming out of there hot. But Grantsburg with another blocked kick. That's the 2nd blocked kick of the night. Sorry I wasn't fast enough on the doggone replay to see who actually got it. No, this is still a thing. Allison, 5 big booms. Thought that had run its course. You know what needs to die is that stupid 6-7 thing. Hashtag end 6-7. It's a campaign I'm starting. Write me out. Minute 8 left to go. 25-9. See if Laconia has anything up their sleeve on this kickoff. Anya, yes, that's my quarterback. Who was that? Michael Irvin? Yeah, Michael Irvin about Tony Romo. Like it. No, why? Somebody's looking to be Insta-banned here. Right, me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I should have known. What am I doing? All right, I'll get that ban button. I'm going to heat that thing right up. Ban 6 or 7 of you guys immediately. Here's the kickoff. He's going to kick it deep and off to his left. Good kick. Reese Jensen there inside the 5 to the 10, getting to the middle of the field, crosses the 20, and he is stopped at the 30-yard line. Heck of a kick there, and a nice return. Good grief. I thought I said to keep things positive in the comments. I can't even. Just ignore it. It's the best thing. That's the best way to do it. Just ignore it. 1st and 10 with 1:01 left to go. If only it was 1:07, you know how many seconds would be left? Brock hands it off to Daxter. Schultz trying the outside. Oh, that's holding on the outside, and it's going to be called. Very obvious hold on the outside as Daxter is forced out, but clear holding on the edge.
Holding the call against the Pirates.
All right. So big holding call. Backs Grantsburg up 10 yards.
First down 20.
I'm having a coughing attack here. 1st and 20 now. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Under center is Matheny. He's going to hand it off, and nothing doing up the middle. And thrown backwards is Daxter Schultz. He'll get forward progress and maybe a slight gain on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 19. Grantsburg might elect to let the clock run out here. 35 seconds left to go. They may be forced to run another play. It looks like they're going to. Matheny in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking right, throwing right, and it is caught by Reese Jensen. Picks up about 13, 14 yards on 2nd down, making 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 7 when we come back. Just a couple more videos to play for you, and thank you to Northwood Tech and the Air Force. Holy cow. Oh, I got to play another ad. Hold on a second. Air Force. So, no, I don't. Sorry. All right, on Wisconsin playing, and appropriately so. I was, you guys are too much. You're too much. But I saw this one pop in there. That's pretty cool. Hey, Leo. Here we go. The start of the 4th quarter. 3rd and long. Tough pass, but Ryder's able to secure it. A hat comes off of Dylan Seeger. And he's going to have to come out, and that's going to be close to a 1st down, but it'll be short by a yard and a half. So the Pirates, who have not punted once tonight and have only punted 6 times this year, will go for it, or at least try to draw the Spartans off sides. Calling a play from the sideline. It's going to be a quick swing pass to Reese. Reese bobbles, but he gets it. Oh, he's got a little bit of room on the right side, and he's pushed out of bounds by Renz. But a 1st down for the Grantsburg Pirates. Just a little swing pass out to Reese on the near side. And the 4th and 1 turns into a first down into Laconia territory at the 49. Clock stops as the ball, or as Reese went out of bounds. And here comes Ryder this way. Now he's going to be a lead blocker for Schultz. Schultz stumbles his way ahead for a few.
Schultz tackled by Madden Gruzinski. Second down, 8.
Daxter Schultz now 14 carries for about 61 yards. So good job to Laconia keeping Daxter in check at the moment. He's back there with Matheny, the quarterback. 2 guys split right, 2 to the left. Ryder Anderson in motion, left to right, and it will be a read option. There's Daxter up the middle, and he's hit hard. Ball, he bounces off of it to the 30-yard line, and he's brought down about 17 yards on the pickup, and he stays in bounds. 11:05 as soon as they spot the ball. Pirates will, let's see, so that is, 17-yard pickup, so 78 yards now for Daxter. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to go home and read all these comments because I can't even keep up with you people. Get him an application. He's going, thanks, guys. We're having fun. We're celebrating high school football. And here's a handoff up the middle. Daxter with some room. Oh, there goes Daxter. He is dragged down from behind. Oh, and they're going to call that a horse collar. I'm not exactly sure what the horse collar technically is. Take a look here. Looked like he pulled him down from the front of the shoulder pads. But no, they're a lot closer and can call that thing a lot better than me. I'm not doubting that was a penalty, but so a horse collar, personal foul penalty added on to the end of the run. The flag was thrown at the 11, so half the distance. Grantsburg will have it. First and goal from about the 6, maybe 7-yard line. No, they're at the 5. They're at the 5. Everybody calm down. They're at the 6, Michael says. Okay, 6-yard line, but definitely not any farther away from the goal than that. A little bit bunched together. Reese is in motion. He's going to make it trips to the left, and now getting a call from the sidelines. Matheny takes it, and it's going to be Brock on the keep, and he steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Brock Matheny keeps it and gets the touchdown.
Just a little read option there for Brock Matheny. He has given it to Daxter. Is that his first rush, Nick? Yep, first 5-yard touchdown run. Pretty efficient for Brock Matheny. He has had a good game, 4 touchdown passes. What's that? Oh, thanks. Nick reminded me it's the 4th quarter. See, I was doing pretty good. Somebody reminded me. Oh, shoot. Who was it? 4th quarter. Brett Eugene. Oh, I was looking down. Nice kick. McCormick with another extra point, and the score is now 32-9 with 10:09 left to go in the 4th quarter. Yep, 4th quarter. I don't know. I wish we played Laconia more. This is a lot of fun with you guys in the comments. I'm just glad it's here, guys. I'm not going to lie. That is a long, stinking trip. If you weren't with us earlier, we took a trip for a football game, what was it, 2 years ago, to the Upper Peninsula, well into it, to the UP, town called Ishpeming. That was a 5-hour bus ride. Thankfully, found out earlier from one of you guys that an anonymous donor put together the money for a coach bus, which makes a huge difference. Imagine doing that in a school bus. Yikes. So shout out to that philanthropist. Levi Anderson to kick it off. Once again, the kick is on the hash mark, taking it about the 20-yard line to the 30. A little bit of room up the middle, and finally brought down at about the 39-yard line. Lemonis again, Cash, the sophomore. He's going to be a good one, like I said. He's done a good job in all phases here. Showing up on offense, especially as a receiver. 10:04 left to go. Grantsburg with a good lead, answering the Laconia touchdown with one of their own. First and 10, Spartans back to pass. Nitz, he's going to go deep. Oh, he might have a guy with a step. Oh, good play by Grantsburg. Ryder Anderson, no, that was Sawyer Spate breaking it up at the very last minute. And Lemonez is down. I think that's Lemonez. And Reese Jensen checks on him quick. And now Renee Rombach from our sideline comes out to check on him. Hopefully it was just, I think he landed on the ball and hopefully just knocked the wind out of himself. That'll happen. And the Laconia trainer quickly out as well, or at least somebody from the sideline. Renee taking charge here and giving him some water. I think everything's going to be okay. He might have just lost lost his wind. Sitting up, drinking some water, and sure looks like he's going to be okay. What a game he's had. Laconia, really a fairly young team. 8 seniors starting between offense and defense. 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 1 freshman in there a lot too. And that's the best I could come up with when watching tape. But
Second down 10.
good mix of classes for Laconia. Grantsburg senior and junior heavy, and the junior class is gigantic. Back to pass, stepping into it, and it is caught. Wow, I see Ryder Anderson kind of, how did he catch that? Killian McCarthy comes up with it, and a first down right at midfield, right hash mark. Clock runs as they spot the ball. 9:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. First and 10, Laconia, but now time a major factor. Down by 23. Back to pass. Looking left the whole way, swings it out to Renz. Oh, bounces off the tackle from Daxter Schultz. You don't see Daxter miss a tackle there. He put a shoulder into him, but he didn't wrap up. Renz able to sneak out of there. Good play by him. And it turned probably a no-gainer into about 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 3. (32-9), a kind of an odd-looking score. Probably not a scoreagami, if you know what I'm talking about. Here's a handoff, hit at the line of scrimmage, and then Julene and Caden Matheny make it happen, and now a cramp again. I saw somebody say, take that potassium. You usually see a lot of this early season. And that was Owen Larson, who will have to come out for a play because the clock will stop with that injury timeout. 8:58 left to go, 3rd and 3 for Laconia. And the White Hat will wind the clock, and the clock runs under 9 minutes left to go. Big moment here for the Spartans. Need a first down. Don't necessarily have to get it on this play, but got to get positive yards anyway. Lemonez Cash comes this way. 2 guys split out to the right side. Back to pass. And he's going to go to the right. It's open at the sticks. And that's Madigan making one man miss and a nice little pitch and catch. Gain of about 7, maybe 8 yards on that one. 1st and 10, Laconia. Ball at the 35. Ball is placed and the clock is run. They came up before the game and said we will wind the clock on the spot of the ball. We're not waiting for the chain gang to get in place. So good clarification there. Here's a handoff. Renz straight up the gut. Big run for Renz down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 15 on that first down play. Another Laconia first down. About 8 minutes left to go. A little under 8 minutes left to go when they get this snap away. But they're in the red zone right at the 20-yard line. And it's another handoff. Now they're behind the 20-yard line as Rockensock breaks through. And Rocky takes him down. Renz a loss of about 4 on that play. Good effort there by Travis Rockensock, the senior. Clock runs nearing 7.5 minutes. Laconia driving, but it's taken them a long time. They need 3 scores. Nitz under center. I formation behind him. Back to pass, straight drop, lobbing it left. It's one-on-one, and it is incomplete. No flags. Good coverage on the play by Sawyer Spate. It'll be third and 13. Laconia to the line of scrimmage now. 3rd and long for the Spartans. Their logo is the same as Michigan State's, very close. Back to pass, and he's going to try again. It looks like Levi has it, and he knocks it away. Roselle, the intended receiver, and that's the first time tonight that it looked like Grantsburg had the upper hand defensively in the secondary. Levi able to take a good angle on that one. Now it's 4th and long, and let's see, with a 23-point lead, it looks like Laconia is going to kick the a field goal attempt here. Ball will be spotted at the 31, so a 41-yard field goal here for Van Beek. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is, I think, maybe was blocked. Anyway, it was short, and the Laconia guys wondering why it's not roughing the holder or kicker or something, but if it was blocked, then everything is game. So if he got a piece of that, you can run into guys. And it sure looked like the way it came off through the line, that was just, it was short and low. So very likely it was blocked. So Grantsburg has it, 1st and 10. They kept Laconia from scoring, and they have turned the ball over, and the referee is spotting it in the wrong spot. Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, since it got through the end zone, it's going to be spotted at the 20-yard line. I think that's the rule. See if it's ground heavy here for Grantsburg. It will be a false start on the Pirates. I don't know who left early. It was thrown by the side judge, and the whistle blew. So it'll be 1st and 15.
First down, 15.
Man, I have seen a lot of 2-7 teams in my time as an announcer and a player. Played for a few of them. And the heart that Laconia is showing here tonight is impressive. Look at that. A short gain on the play for Grantsburg, and somebody's hurt. And unfortunately, they're not just looking like it's a cramp or something. Shoot. Not good. It's Henry Quintana who is down for the Pirates. Anyway, so the effort that Laconia is showing, oh, good. Henry is up quickly. Hopefully maybe he got stepped on or something. And Mikey comes out to help Renee bring Henry off the field. Oh, that's a good point too, Kirk. The officials have done a really nice job. Really nice job. Have controlled the game. And it seemed to have done, from my vantage point, a very fair job. Here's a handoff. Daxter Schultz gets a nice run on 2nd and 14. Gains maybe 12 yards on that run. And the clock starts. 6.5-ish minutes left to go in this one. 3rd and 1. Big moment here for Laconia. They need to stop the Pirates with time left on the clock. It is high school football, so if they can do it, strange things have happened. Grantsburg had a spate of turnovers. 3 out of 4 plays in the first quarter were turnovers. They were able to overcome that and have taken control of this game, but one more will be tough as Brock waits for the back judge to signal 10 seconds left, gets the play going. Here is Daxter Schultz on the left side. He puts his shoulder down and has enough for a first down. Gain of about 6 yards on that 3rd down. The clock stops momentarily, and now it goes again. 1st and 10 Grantsburg, and the fight against the dying light for Laconia is in urgency mode. It stinks. Basically only 8 teams, I guess, including 8-man. 8 teams get to end their season on a win in the playoffs, and everybody else has to endure the toughness. Here is Ryder Anderson along the sideline. He goes out of bounds, and there is 2 flags, and that may be a late hit out of bounds. We'll see what the call is. It was right in that area, but it was thrown more in the field. Maybe it's holding on Grantsburg. Let's see what they call. It is holding on Grantsburg. I jumped the gun on that one. Holding on the Pirates on the far side. 5:25 left to go. We've seen play go through the whistle to the very echo of the whistle, but everything's been very clean, it seems, on the field, and so no reason to think it would have changed on that play. Holding on Grantsburg, backs him up 10, so it'll be 1st and 20, but the Pirates aren't super concerned about that. Of course, they don't want to go backwards, but the clock is on their side, up 32-9.
First down 20 for the Pirates.
Matheny in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Schultz. Schultz hops, and now he gets to the outside. Oh, he's got a little bit of room. He's got the first down. He's waving his arm to try to balance and stay in bounds. He picks up a bunch of yards on that one. Enough for a first down, about 26, 27 yards on that first down run. Unless they mark him out, they may say they are going to be a little bit shorter than what we saw. Barely stepped out of bounds, it seems, over on the far sideline. So not quite as good of a run as we thought, but still about 17 yards on that 1st and 20, making it 2nd and a long 4. So picking up 16 yards. Matheny in the shotgun. Don't think they're going to throw the ball here, but they could. Here's a handoff to Schultz, and he just kind of pile drives the guys forward. Enough for a first down. 5 more yards tacked on to Schultz's night, and the Grantsburg Pirates sort of wearing down that front of Laconia. That is now 20 carries, 134 yards for Daxter. No touchdowns on the ground, right, Nick? No touchdowns on the ground, all through the air here tonight. Oh, that's right. Brock did rush one. That's right. Little read option. First and 10. I formation. They're going to give it to Ryder. First guy through. He is stopped. Good job by the interior of Laconia's defensive line. That was, I think, Dylan Boyd on the tackle.
2nd down 9.
So gain of a yard, but the clock starts 4:23 and counting. And Laconia came up here and gave Grantsburg everything that they could handle. Just didn't quite have enough as Brock is going to throw. He wants to go deep down the right side. Reese Jensen And he will coast into the end zone. Grantsburg with the cherry on top here at the end of the game. Watch it again. Great time for Brock Matheny, and just finds the breadbasket of Reese Jensen, who has come on so strong here at the end of the season. 38-9 is the score, and with under 4 minutes left to go, that will about do it. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. In D2 news, New Richmond blew out Ashwaubenon 49-14. Thank you. Back out to kick the extra point is Tyler McCormick. Snap spot kick is blocked. Wow, good job. I didn't see. I think it might have been 18 who got the block. That's Drake Stigler. We've called his name on special teams a couple of times. So under 4 minutes left to go, Grantsburg now has a 29-point lead. And Daxter's going to come out of kick coverage. Come sit on the bench for a minute. He's done a great job. Again, 20 carries for 134 yards. He only ran, I think, 6 times last game. So, looks like Grantsburg will be moving on. Let's pop that up there while we have just a moment. Pirates will be hosting the winner of Durand, Arkansas, and River Valley in round 2 next Friday night. Volleyball for both Laconia and Grantsburg tomorrow night. Regional finals. Good luck to both squads. And then, of course, cross-country sectionals. That one just checks up nicely at the 18. Picked up. And nice return. Now in some real trouble. And down at the 36-yard line, I believe, is where they will start. Laconia will have it 1st and 10, a player down for the Spartans. I don't see the number as of yet. It might have been their returner, Nick Starbird. We won't speculate here. Is it another cramp? Seen a lot of cramps from Laconia. I have to believe the bus ride might have something to do with that. You guys drink enough water on the way over, eat some bananas. But I'm glad that that's all we seem to be seeing for the most part is calf cramps. So waiting for the cramp to finish. Oh, it's Lemon. Oh, we've seen him. He had one earlier too, and he's gonna head to the sideline with a little bit of a limp. He's played his guts out. All of these guys, they were ready to play this game. They just, Grants are quite talented of a squad, and but Laconia. They're a good squad, and again, like I said, they're young, but they're going to lose some seniors as well, and we wish them well as they move on in their high school and then post-high school career. And that is a big hit from Justin Julien, a loss on the play.
Larson, the ball carrier, tackle by
Justin has had a nice game. Oh, and unfortunately, I see Owen Larson grimacing and bending over in pain, holding his arm for a moment. Looking at him in the huddle, he seems to be okay. Durand won? Okay, Durand, Arkansas is up 40-14, so looking like that is what will be heading this way over River Valley. Back to pass. Nitz throwing right and caught, but immediately tackled by Reese Jensen, who has had a wonderful game on both sides of the ball. Gain of a couple on that second down toss. Be third and about 7. 2:52 left to go. Clock is running. No real urgency out of the huddle here for Laconia, as Nitz gets the call from the sideline. Got to give Joe Ledley, the head coach, and his staff credit for having these guys ready to play this game with all the things that were going against them. Like I said, they gave Grantsburg everything they could handle. A good 1 versus 8 team. Here's another one. That play has been there all stinking night. Madigan with the catch. Just a little in route, little dig behind the linebackers, and another first down for Laconia. Clock runs as the ball is spotted. Be around 2 minutes to go at the next snap of the ball. Penny Bistrom said St. Croix won, so number 3 seed winners tonight. Congrats to the Saints. They will head to Northwestern most likely on Friday. That one is off the fingertips.
Pass intended for Stigler, ball's incomplete.
And incomplete ball pass intended for Drake Stigler. Another sophomore. So second down. Caddy wants to know, where would the next game be? Well, for Grantsburg, it'll be here. Grantsburg will host the first 3 games of the playoffs after earning a number 1 seed, assuming they win the games, obviously. If they win, they get to play at home. If they lose, they get to stay home. Back to pass. Nitz throwing right and just overshooting Madigan. Flag back in the backfield. And it's going to be holding on. Wow, this is going to be a big one. Holding on Laconia way back. That happened 9 yards deep in the backfield. And they'll march it. No, they'll go from the line of scrimmage. Okay. So it'll be second and 20 from the 43-yard line, and now a timeout called by the Spartans. See some of the Spartan guys kind of, their body language, not that it's negative, it's just like their arms going out to the side, kind of exasperated, I think would be the right word for it. But Grantsburg, we've talked a lot about how good a job Laconia's done. Grantsburg had to overcome some of their own mistakes in that first quarter, those turnovers, and they have done that. They have come together and played a very solid game after that and have a nice lead here as we get to the final minutes of the game. So kudos to them. Their defense has been outstanding, a little bend but not break type of a defense today, but that has a lot to do with what Laconia But the Pirates showing up after that, and a good team, a great team can overcome adversity like that. Laconia has, I think, 1 interception thrown, but they've been turned over on downs quite a bit too. A couple blocked field goals as well. That play didn't go very far. Another tackle for loss for one of the guys in purple, probably Bubba over there.
Nick Starberg, the ball carrier.
Getting some new guys in the game here for Grantsburg. Chase Cook and Cale Johnson check in. Here comes Jake Fight as well. Bubba and Reese are out, and they come off the field to a round of applause. Oh, there was a penalty, it looks like, on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. I did not see what it was. The clock is running, though. Jake Peterson coming in, Ryder Anderson coming off. Clock is there's about 40 seconds left. So Time for a few more plays here, maybe 3rd and about 3 for Laconia as they get new guys into the game as well. And it's a new quarterback. Madigan spins and hands it off, bouncing off of defenders and then down. I think that was Nick Starbird on the carry. And it'll bring up 4th down. Caden Matheny on the tackle. Eli Olson comes in. 9 seconds left, and I think that's going to do it. That was the last play. Grantsburg victorious in level 1 playoff action. Laconia, hats off to you. A lot of things against you, especially with that long bus ride. Laconia came to play. They played really good football, just were not able to hang with the Pirates all game long, but that's a testament to Coach Adam Hale and the Grantsburg Pirate program that he has rolling here. Undefeated season, now 1-0 in the playoffs, trying to get back to Camp Randall in Madison in the middle of November. Laconia, wish you safe travels. It's been a blast with you guys on the live stream. Thanks for all the great comments and the fun that we had here tonight. Hayden says, thanks, Brett. You're welcome. My name is Bob. That's okay. I saw that earlier that somebody called me Brett and then said Bob. It's good. We had a lot of fun. We're going to stay here for just a second. Let me see if I can quickly give you some statistics. All right, Drake Nitz. Wow, he threw a lot of passes. 24 plus 8, 9 is 33 passes. Oh boy. Okay, he was 11 of 19. So let's see. Let me do this real quick. Wait. So what did I say? As Nick gets a shot of Laconia. Love it. Thanks. Thanking the seniors. That's cool, guys. Okay. So Drake Nitz, I don't think he's probably thrown this many passes in a game before. I don't know for sure, but 21 of 33, 177 yards. He had only 1 interception, no touchdowns on the night, but he did all he could to keep Laconia in that one on offense. Receiving, Cash Lemonis is 6 for 55 yards. Jack Renz, 7 catches for 42. Madigan, 6 catches for 52 yards. 20-yard catch by, that was Drake Stigler. And I think that was it for receivers. On the ground, Jack Renz, 23 carries for 56 yards. He worked hard, but Grantsburg's defensive front was very stout tonight. Nitz had 5 carries for 0 yards total, but he did have a touchdown on that 1-yard sneak. And nobody else really had much on the ground for the Spartans. For Grantsburg, let's see. So he was 7 and 9 at halftime. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 14 for 17. Really efficient game for Brock Matheny. 271 yards on 14 of 17 passing. He had 4 touchdowns. The touchdowns were caught by Daxter Schultz. He had one. Which one? Oh, this is a touchdown too. Yep, you're right. So 5 touchdowns in the air and 1 on the ground for Brock Matheny. It was Daxter Schultz, a 63-yard touchdown catch. Reese Jensen had 2 touchdowns on the night. Again, 7 catches tonight for 124 yards. Ryder Anderson also had 2 touchdowns in the air. He had 5 catches for 64 yards. Caleb chipped in, Caleb Brownbuck, with a 20-yard reception on the night too. Caden Matheny, 1 catch for 15 yards. Let's see, on the ground, Daxter Schultz was held in check for the most part, and then in the second half, rattled off a couple of big runs. He had a 17-yarder, 18-yarder, 15-yarder, ended up with 21 carries for 134 yards, and really was the main ball carrier of the night. For Grantsburg, Brock Matheny had a 5-yard touchdown run. Ryder Anderson, a little bit rough on the night, 2 carries for -5 yards, and then Reese Jensen, 1 carry for 10 yards. As we watch Laconia, a really nice, really good game here from the Spartans as Grantsburg waits at midfield to see if Laconia would like to join them in their post-game prayer. I'm sure a lot of respect was earned on the field by Grantsburg, as a lot of times, Grantsburg's had this great success lately. First-round games do not go like this. First-round games are generally running clock, maybe in the second quarter, and hats off to Laconia as they break their huddle, and Caleb's going to go down and ask them if they'd like to join them. It looks like Caleb's going down. And talking to Renz, and it looks like, there you go. Some of them at least will be joining Grantsburg in their post-game prayer. Yeah, look at that. Again, Fields of Faith on Sunday, sponsored by FCA, as both teams gather at midfield, praying for safety for sure on the way home. Long bus ride home, and just a rock'em sock'em game, but how cool to get together and unity at the end of the game. Every player looks like from both teams, for the most part, out there. Coaches joining as well, student-led, of course, so that makes everything above board. So that is going to wrap things up here for these two teams tonight. As Laconia, we wish you safe travels and good luck next year. Good luck to your volleyball teams and your team and your cross-country teams, as a really cool sight here at the end of the game. Safe travels to Laconia, and Grantsburg gets to play another week. They will be hosting Durand, Arkansas on Friday night. We will have it here for you on We Are Grantsburg. Game time scheduled for 7 o'clock. So that is going to do it for us here in Grantsburg. For Nick Rombach, my brother, doing a great job on the video camera as usual and keeping stats at the same time. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you all for a really fun night, and we will talk to you again tomorrow night. Volleyball from Grantsburg as the Pirates take on Elk Mound. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great night.